Hi guys, my name is Julia Crone from Plainfield Community Middle School, and I'm also a digital learning coach from Keep India Learning. Today I wanted to share with you one of the ways that I've been able to have students share their work, launch their work, and be able to have authentic feedback while remaining socially distanced. The main way I'm going to show you today is through QR codes. So a project that I worked on with another teacher, we actually had the students create PSAs through Canva, which if you haven't used Canva, get on it. Love using Canva for so many different things. But we had the students create a PSA and then a QR code that linked to a website. And on the website, it had all of their solutions to the problem, to a crisis that we presented to them. And then it also had a digital prototype of their solution. Now, we decided the best way to present these was actually through a gallery walk. So I had these printed in big 11 by 17 in color, and then students were able to go through with their Chromebooks. That's what our students have at Plainfield Community Middle School, and they were actually able to scan their QR codes. So the website that I have the students create QR codes on is QR Code Generator, and I tell the kids it's green, look for the green one. You can Google it, but I also have it linked in places. But they go to URL and they copy and paste their website into there and save this as a PNG. From there, they were able to go to Canva actually, and I have instructions that I'll put down in the comments of a Google slide that I have instructions. They go to that QR code, they save it as a PNG, and then they're able to upload it from their Canva or whatever that you guys might use, that you might just have them print off this QR code. And from there, the students would go to scan. When they're ready to scan, it's going to pop up my face, double face. They would click scan, use their QR code, or use their Chromebooks to go up to the QR code, and it would open up the student's website from there. During that time, as students were going through the gallery walk and opening the websites, they had different types of feedback that they were able to give the students. Now, I definitely go through before and I do a whole spiel of where, when you get back, it doesn't feel good to open up to get feedback and be like, it was great. We all want to grow. We all can grow. Give things specific. Are things misspelled? Is it not? Was it hard to see because there was red writing with a blue background? Give them things specific. On the website, was it hard to navigate? Was it hard to find the buttons? On the Tinkercad, were you not really sure exactly what you were looking at? Give them something like, I want to know you looked at my website. I don't want just a grade. My favorite part about your website was this, when I was on this page and you had this image or this paragraph or whatever it is, something warm, something cool. Typically when I have them give feedback, I don't have them give feedback to 10 different groups. Typically I tell them ahead of time, you are going to give feedback to 3 different groups. I need it to be a strong feedback for 3 times. This is the amount of time it's going to take us. When you open up your feedback, you want to be able to read something good too. So make sure that you're giving that to your peers. One important thing that I think is super important, when you give students feedback, give them time to make changes. And so we gave them a little bit of time to process their feedback. Also, since it's a time of middle school, before we even go through the feedback, I kind of go through this is, not a personal attack. This is things that you can fix. These are things that, are going to be positive, and we can always do better. So after this, for this particular project, we actually gave the students 25 minutes to work, to collaborate with their partners. Okay, you take the Tinkercad. This was the feedback that we got. We kind of need to switch this up. This was hard to see. On the website, our buttons weren't working, and so you take the website. I'm going to go onto the Canva. We had this misspelled, and I'm even going to go look up at it and just kind of eyeball it. I think actually that was some of the feedback we got from the students. Once it was printed out and it was large, it's oh gosh, I didn't see because it was on the screen. It's not until it's printed out and it's real that students are kind of really able to take a look at their work. As I said, down in the comments below, I'll make sure that I link this QR code of what I shared with the students, especially, like I said, we use Chromebooks, so this has been really helpful. I teach in a middle school setting, so you might have more expectations or less expectations depending on what your grade level is. And then down here, you can also see my email. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.